In a whirlwind of romance and mystery, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce recently marked a significant milestone, their one-year anniversary. The world watched in awe as the lovebirds enjoyed a dreamy dinner date at the picturesque Grand Hotel Tramezzo in Lake Como. From the released pictures, their affectionate gestures spoke volumes. From Travis's arm curled over Taylor's shoulder to their hand-in-hand strolls through the enchanting streets of the resort town. But amidst the celebration of their love, whispers fly around. Could there be more to this anniversary than just love? In this video, we will uncover the truth behind this special celebration. Since Taylor Swift's romantic relationship with Travis Kelce became public, there have been countless conspiracy theories circulating online about the real aim of their relationship and its association with the National Football League. As it is, there are plenty of reasons to believe that the relationship between the football star and the American singer and songwriter is some sort of symbiotic association, only there's a third party, the NFL. It is no coincidence that the Super Bowl's attendance grew widely in the same season where Travis and Taylor's relationship became public. Now, during a typical Super Bowl, the average consumer cares about three things: the game itself, the halftime show, and the ads. But this year, Taylor Swift's attendance stirred up some additional excitement. The global superstar attended the event to support her partner Travis Kelce, who plays tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Interestingly, Swift attended a whopping 13 games this year, and due to her consistent presence throughout the season, Swifties both flooded into stadiums and flocked to their televisions to catch a glimpse of the star. This surge of new stadium goers and viewers made the season a record year for the NFL, sending the actual football diehards reeling, even during the biggest game of the season. With record-high statistics of 123.7 million viewers, the most in television history, there is no doubt that the NFL pulled off a great strategy. Of course, Taylor Swift wasn't the only big name to grace the Super Bowl. Others in attendance included Beyoncé, who dropped 2 new singles during the game, Elon Musk, LeBron James, Lady Gaga, Khloe Kardashian, and many others. But overall, people are generally obsessed with drama and conflict. Talk is cheap when the story is good, and when a global artist attends her lover's biggest game, it is typically a great story. From all indications, Taylor Swift helped make the Super Bowl more influential, introducing an entirely new fan base to the sport. But that's not all. In addition to a broader fan base, the Taylor Swift effect generated revenue for the NFL in the season. Let's assume Super Bowl 58 drew a record 120,000 viewers. How much does a brand advertising in the Super Bowl need to spend to reach each viewer? Well, a 30-second spot in Super Bowl 58 cost $7 million. The cost of talent, agency fees, and production could easily bring the final cost of a 30-second ad to $9.5 million. So, if an advertisement cost $9.5 million and 120 million viewers, and 100% of viewers watched the ad, the cost per viewer to advertise in Super Bowl 58 would be $0.079 per viewer. In other words, it cost advertisers $9.5 million to get their brand in front of 120 million pairs of eyes. But based on predictive economic models and real-time data, Taylor Swift's involvement with Travis Kelce helped get the NFL brand in front of roughly 500 million pairs of eyes. And the NFL didn't have to pay a penny for that eye-watering level of exposure. Let's imagine the NFL shelled out the full $9.5 million it would cost in performance advertising to reach 500 million people. That would amount to a cost per viewer $0.019, a 76% savings compared with a traditional 30-second ad. So not only did Taylor Swift help the NFL receive close to 10 times the exposure over Super Bowl Sunday a brand receives during a 30-second commercial, the NFL would have had to pay just about the same $9.5 million to replicate the level of awareness generated by Taylor Swift fans. Now, all of these can be easily labeled a coincidence. But why would the NFL openly disapprove of a devoted player in support of Taylor Swift? In what can be described as the most dramatic missed extra point in football history, Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker, who rarely misses on the field, hit a doink for dissing working women, and Taylor Swift during a graduation speech at Benedictine College. The backlash, like the Chiefs' Super Bowl victory in February, went into overtime. The right-winged Catholic commended the Benedictine graduating class for embracing their faith, rather than giving in to deadly sin celebrations like the upcoming Pride Month, which celebrates LGBTQ+ history and liberation. Interestingly, he called out fellow parishioners for misleading their flocks, quoting his teammate Travis Kelce's pop star girlfriend Swift and saying their familiarity breeds contempt. Like you guessed, this led to an uproar on social media. Fans of the pop star were upset that Butker would name-drop Taylor Swift amid his pro-Catholic speech, criticizing his use of her name to legitimize his controversial opinions. What crowned it was the reaction from Kansas City itself against Butker. The star player literally got disowned on social media after the speech. The team took to Twitter to shade the three-time Super Bowl champion, saying, "Just a reminder that Harrison Butker lives in the city of Lee's Summit." Now, in case you didn't know, Lee's Summit is about half an hour outside of Kansas City, and a solid 20 from Arrowhead Stadium. Essentially, the team was saying, "Dude's not one of us." Even though it is clear that this was a joke, it still tells something. Taylor Swift is a valuable asset to the NFL. In other T-Swift news, she featured the Kansas City Chiefs in her Eras tour. During the Paris stop of the tour, Taylor not only featured new songs from her new album, The Tortured Poets Department, but she also showed off several new looks. One of the most notable came in the form of her wearing Kansas City Chiefs colors for the 1989 set of her performance on Sunday, which may be a subtle tribute to her boyfriend's team. She wore a sparkling gold crop top and a reddish-orange skirt as she sang Style and Blank Space from her fifth studio album. This could pass for a strategy to publicize the Kansas City Chiefs. When Taylor Swift wears something, people pay attention. Speaking of wearing merch, in the same period, the Kansas City team released a new baseball cap fit for Swifties to celebrate the team's second consecutive Super Bowl win, which was, of course, the most-watched TV program in American history, thanks to Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce expanding the team's audience by leaps and bounds. The black hat features the Kansas City logo front and center, with an embroidered string of beads reading Super Bowl 58 Champions in a friendship bracelet style underneath, and small emoticons for a pair of red lips, a pink heart, and Swift's iconic heart hands scattered about. A lot of people were shocked that the hat was an officially licensed piece of merch, with one Swiftie tweeting, "I can't believe this! I need one." Another fan said that she has never purchased something faster than she did when she got the email for the Chiefs Champs era Swiftie hat. Interestingly enough, the product description suggests that the hat is a ploy for the fans of the Chiefs and Swifties to connect, creating an explosion in fan base for both parties. And with the massive turnout recorded at Super Bowl 58 and the profits in cash, there sure is enough reason for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to celebrate a successful agenda. While Taylor Swift is definitely boosting the Chiefs' cool factor, the Chiefs are also giving her some serious credentials in the sports world. It's like a mutually beneficial relationship. Taylor Swift provides free advertising for the team, and in return, the Chiefs are giving Taylor Swift access to a whole new audience of football fans. So, are the Chiefs keeping Taylor Swift relevant, or is Taylor Swift keeping the Chiefs in the spotlight? Whether it was planned out or not, essentially, something is going on. What do you think about it? Do let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and click subscribe to join our lil flock of birdies if you haven't already joined for more interesting topics. See you soon, lil birds.